to Fujinami.
Cobra Twist Roll-Up, that was my favorite schoolyard snack.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Oh, so good.
After the match, a livid Flair crashed Fujinami's post-match press conference and took back the WCW World Heavyweight Championship belt and told Fujinami he would have to come to America and take it from him. So Fujinami was recognized for 2 months as the NWA World Champion, but this brief reign is not officially recognized by WWE, who technically owns the quote-unquote lineage of that belt today.
Bastards.
Oh, politics and wrestling. Holy buckets.
That's fucked up.
Hand in hand.
It also makes me very sad to know I didn't recognize any of those Japanese superstar names.
Fujinami?
Maybe the name, but like...
Jushin Thunder Liger, hello.
Okay. It says Jushin Liger, and I just didn't see Thunder.
All right, how about the Great Muta, Kujimoto?
Oh,
you know Kujimoto,
Jesus.
The Great Muta.
I was blacked out for half of what you were
I'm hearing
saying.
you. I know it.
But, okay, it makes me sad I don't know more of those names, whereas I know every American...
Masahiro Chono? Do you recognize that one?
No.
Oh, he was the first New Japan member to join the NWO and helped start NWO Japan. Little side note for you there.
Very nice. Yes, that's why I always admit my mortality in these situations, because we can always learn some new facts.
Well, Miss Jackson tried to teach you back in school, but I think you need to apologize to Miss Jackson, Paystee.
Yes, I do believe I do.
My baby's driving mama. Don't like me. With O-N, motherfucker. She's been doing things like having them boys come from her neighborhood to the studio trying to fight me. She needs to get a piece of the American pie and take her bite out. That's my house. I'll disconnect the cable and turn the lights out. Woo! And let her know her grandchild is a baby and not a paycheck. Private school, daycare, shit, medical bills, I pay that. I love your mom and everything, but I see I ain't the one who laid down. She want to rib you up to start a custody war. My lawyer stay down. Shit, you'll never get a chance to hear my side of the story. We was divided. She had fish fries and cookouts for my child's birthday. I ain't invited. Despite it, I show her utmost respect when I fall through. All you do is defend that lady when I call you yet. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Oh, I'm for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. Apologize 1 trillion times. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Oh, I am for real. I never meant to make your daughter cry. Apologize 1 trillion times. Me and your daughter got this thing going on. We got a special kind of thing going on. You say it's puppy love. I'm sorry. China just came out. Where was it? Oh, you say it's puppy love. I say it's full grown like China. Hope that we can feel this way forever. You can plan a pretty picnic, but you can't predict the weather. Miss Jackson, 10 times out of 9 now, if I'm lying, fine. The quickest muzzle throw, it's on my mouth and I'll decline. King meets queen, then the puppy love thing. Together dream about that crib with a good year swing. On the oak tree, I hope we find like this forever. Forever, ever, ever, forever, ever. Forever never seems that long until you're grown and notice the day that a day rule can't be too wrong.
Do you think he learned that one on the Rock and Rager Wrestling at Sea cruise? No? What happened here? I'm sorry, Miss Jackson.
I am for real.
I am for real. You think he did that for karaoke on the cruise?
I don't know. Was there even karaoke on the cruise? We don't know.
Well, Moxley did the Sweet Caroline and fucking who was it? That little short flossy guy.
Oh yeah.
He did I wear my sunglasses at night. Jericho's band. So there was some karaoke on the cruise.
Yeah, we'll say there was. I doubt that was from that.
No.
I think that's Conrad and Tony having fun.
Those silly boys.
We love Conrad and Tony. Theirs is the best show out of all of them.
How come Tony Schiavone doesn't seem to have that much charisma on Dynamite?
Because they make him talk about wrestling. He doesn't have to talk about wrestling on their wrestling podcast.
They should make it a story gimmick then, where he's like, fuck this announcing job, I quit. But the cameras never stop following him, and it's like a reality series where he spins off out of control and becomes a drunk and pill popping and partying.
Honestly, if they let him do R-rated stuff, I don't know how many people who listen to our stuff listen to What Happened When with Tony Schiavone. He is the dirtiest old man he'll tell you to suck his fucking cock, and he just talks about the dirtiest stuff. Whenever he watches wrestling, he'll be like, "Oh God, look at those titties! I'd love to get my dick in that." And like he's awesome as just the dirty old man, and I just love him like that.
He seems way too like reserved in the AEW realm.
Well, because they want him to be the straight guy. They want him to be the play-by-play, and he does the play-by-play job, and actually he does it well. You know, Well, they got if they would put him on color, I think he'd be so much different.
Who the fuck is the color commentary on Dynamite's announce team? Taz now, right? I guess
is Taz on Dynamite now? He used to be on.
He did Dynamite this week.
Did he? Then he would. Yeah, I would say he probably would be.
It's got to be, because I wouldn't say
the analyst,
JR or Excalibur.
Excalibur would be the analyst.
Yeah.
JR maybe would be. I don't know what they have JR as. I guess I don't know who I guess they don't know who their
JR is the color commentator, and his getting people's names wrong is the gimmick.
There you go. There you go. Right, they're the king of the mountain right there. We'll see you on Monday, folks.
Every time he gets a name right is when he's making an accident.
Right? Oh, Paystee, we should move on. We're kind of lingering here.
We should talk about something that's not an accident, Fat Mac, and that was NXT TakeOver Portland.
Paystee, I'm going to kind of have to let you drive this one. In all honesty, to everyone out there, I had a bit of another medical incident happen. Fat Mac ran across the gout. Holy shit.
Without a doubt, it's the gout.
Took me out, and I was
make you pout?
I did whine a lot, I'll admit. I whined a lot. But I also was on some pretty good drugs that did not allow me to pay attention. So I turned on NXT Portland once, and I fell asleep within 5 minutes of the first match. So I was like, there's no way I can watch this shit. Not because it was boring, it's just I just couldn't. So I haven't seen any of this. So Paystee, have at it, buddy. This is you.
All right, well, this will be brief then, because Paystee White doesn't take notes, and Paystee White doesn't remember things either.
Paystee White has Paystee White briefs.
So we kicked it off with the NXT North American Championship on the line, seeing Keith Lee retaining over Dominik Dijakovic, yet reinforcing once more that these men are titans of their time. Both these men have outstanding careers in front of them, and both of them are about 10 times faster than they have any right in being. These guys are huge, agile fucking tanks, and it's wonderful. And I would watch this match 1,000,000 times over. I will never complain, no matter how many times they make this match a thing, because it was amazing.
Yeah, it sounds good. It's probably, I'm a huge Keith Lee fan, not a big Dijakovic fan, but so this was probably the least looked forward to on my list. But I would definitely go back and see it.
Dijakovic and Lee, it's magic across the board every time they're in the ring together. I never gave him much of a shot in the dark either, just on knowing the name. Like, that's bullshit. It's not good. But seeing him in the ring, like, you look at him and you still don't like him. But when you see him and Keith in there working their fucking asses off and making it look effortless and more fluid than some cruiserweights, it's a thing of beauty. And I don't know if Dijakovic has that magic when he's not working against Keith Lee, but It's always something special.
Yeah.
Then we had a street fight featuring Dakota Kai and Tegan Knox, with Dakota Kai coming out the winner. And thank God women know how to set up tables in 2020. This was a great street fight match, and it transcended anything hardcore women have done in the WWE bubble thus far. Lots of great, fast-paced, hard-hitting, heel rip-roaring action, without a doubt.
I really enjoy both of these gals, and I think Dakota Kai has done an awesome job of turning heel, better than I would have thought she could have. I was disappointed, and again, I didn't watch it. I don't know, maybe it helped the match. But I was disappointed that this street fight only got less than 13 and a half minutes, 13:24. I would like to think that you'd want to give these two girls a good, 17, 20 minutes. At least 17, I would think, to get a lot in there, but I don't know.
I feel like this rivalry is going to burn hot like Gargano Ciampa did. So this is kind of just like the first step in that direction, in my guess.
Yeah.
But this match, even if it was 13 minutes and 24 seconds, it was completely well-rounded from start to finish and well worth a watch, as every match on this card is.
Right. It's a takeover. You can't go wrong.
Definitely not. Then we saw Finn Balor defeating Johnny Gargano. There was a fucking... I think there was a chest stomp from the top to the outside, which was nuts.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Wow, that's dangerous.
Yeah, no, it definitely was NXT or New Japan Finn Balor in full effect. Like, he didn't give fucks. It was a very solid match. I think it was the match I paid the least amount of attention to, but then again, it's the only match without a stipulation or a title on the line. So, but it was good.
Yeah, with those two, you almost don't need a stipulation, and I wish more, even going back to AEW, I wish more companies would realize that you don't always need a stipulation when you got two amazing wrestlers in there, Going back to Cody Wardlow, I mean, you could have put those two in there, and I bet you they could have had just as good of a match without a cage.
Yeah.
But that's beside the point. Gargano Balor, I mean, to me, that sells it for me. That definitely sells it to me.
Yeah. Good times. Then we had the NXT Women's Championship match. Rhea Ripley defeating Bianca Belair to retain her gold. In this match, Belair would have done you proud.
Oh, you know what? As much as I put my money on Rhea Ripley, so did you. We both bet on her. But I so wanted Bianca Belair to win. I was rooting for her.
She's gonna have her time. All these badass bitches got to get out of the way first, though, because I don't know. I feel like she's good. She's great. It's WWE, and we know how they book things.
Yeah.
And she won't be a champion until there's kind of a lull in the women's division.
And now it's probably the best time to bring it up. I noticed that both the women's matches came in at just like 13 and a half minutes.
Yeah, almost exactly the same time.
All the other matches were over 20 minutes. The tag team match wasn't. And those two you could give any time to, but they've also had a ton of time in the past. It's kind of sad to see that NXT is now going down the WWE route to where they used to be the place to go for women's matches, and I feel like they got so much women's talent, but I think they're putting the women aside for the men. I think they don't see the money in them right now.
I feel like it's a pendulum swing. While Baszler was the women's champion, there was definitely more of an abundance of women's matches, or lengthy women's matches. And I think just now in the lead up to Mania, like, Ripley Belair isn't a real story, and Dakota Kai and Tegan Knox are just getting started. The real shit doesn't really kick off until, what comes at Mania, and we'll talk about that here in a moment.
And we don't know, because this is a new era for TakeOver where they're not going by WWE pay-per-views. So we really don't even know how many they're going to have this year.
I think there is one at WrestleMania weekend, though, too.
I I thought there wasn't, but I don't know. We can look into that.